Hey everybody, what's going on? My name's Nick. Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing off some of our best 2020 holdbacks here at Electric Geckos. Now what I have behind me, if you guys watched the last video where we did the snake racks, this is actually where I'm keeping some of the baby crested geckos. The tubs stay about 74, so it's kind of like perfect for optimal growth, and this is an easier way for me to separate what I'm keeping versus what I'm not, leaving everything else in the crested gecko room. So this probably isn't long term. This isn't going to be just crested geckos in here, but for now, that's what it is. So let's get right into it. Let's just show off some of our best holdbacks. And also one other thing before we get right into this, there are 19 of them. Now, obviously, I can't hold back 19. I am listing some on my Morph Market page, which is linked down below. But I do want to show off some of them. If you guys are interested in any of them and you remember kind of what they were, then just let me know and then I can kind of give you a price on it, just if you're interested. But let's actually start showing them. Alright guys, baby number one here is a super cool quad stripe. This one's really awesome. So this is that little quad stripe. He's just a perfect, or she, I don't know, I haven't looped yet. I might do a video on looping too soon, but this is our awesome little quad stripe who keeps trying to escape. I know a lot of people aren't too crazy about Dalmatian spots on their Harlequins or on the quad stripes or anything. I love Dalmatian spots on pretty much any crested gecko. There are a few morphs where I think I could do without it, but in quad stripes and in extreme Harlequins, I think big blotchy spots honestly kind of add some characteristic character to it and just a lot of tones that you just don't get if it's just super clean. I like clean geckos too, but just personally I do like the spots on them. This one is definitely on Morph Market. This is like a tiger Dalmatian, but he's really, or she, whichever one, I'll just call them all he's because I don't actually know, but just honestly really nice quality out of this one and a good eater. Okay, now we're moving on. Two of these guys that are just spectacular. Also fantastic eaters. The one that you're seeing right here is 100% for sure a holdback. And its clutch mate is also just absolutely insane. Calm down, buddy. Yeah, look at that. Insane. Just crazy colors. I don't even know what it is, honestly. If you guys can morph this one, let me know, but I certainly cannot right now. Here's two more from our Extreme Harlequin group. These guys are really nice too. They were born right around Thanksgiving, so they're not very old, but they have a ton of pattern on them. Also, crazy good eaters. Just super, this line, for some reason, a lot of our Extreme Harlequin babies grow up super fast and they eat so well. Just gorgeous. The camera's kind of washing out some of the whites and it's kind of crazy. So these are two geckos. They actually were not a pairing of mine, which is kind of why I'm wanting to hold them back. They actually come from Canvas Geckos, and this is from Pam, the gecko that we bought from her a couple months ago. And she ended up laying, and I reached out to her not too long ago, and she was actually really surprised that she laid, still from being with this male. I'll insert a picture of her and the male in here right now, but I mean, look at this. These babies are not anything too special right now, but I want to hang on to them. Here's the next holdback, and honestly, this one is nothing special. I just love the pattern on this one, and I do think that it'll fade over time, but it's just a crazy amount of pattern on this little gecko here. Alright, so now we're getting into, this is probably my favorite holdback that I have, by far. And it's for a couple reasons. So this is by far my favorite. It's definitely an Extreme Harlequin, and it is gorgeous. And it is just an absolute unit of a gecko. I mean, it is massive. And this thing is only, let me see here. This is only about not even 4 months old yet. And look at that. It is huge. It just eats like an absolute champ. And that's why I'm saying that this Harlequin group just keeps surprising me. So this is another baby. So this is another really nice baby, but I want you guys to see the clutch mate, which is right here. Both from the Extreme Harlequin group, just really, really, really nice geckos. This gecko is also on Morph Market, and this is one that if it stays and it's female, I wouldn't be too upset about. Just because it has red spots on it, and it's the Harlequin, and it has nice Dalmatian spots, and a dashed pinstripe. So this one has a lot of cool morphs. If it's a male, I don't really have any interest in keeping it, but if it's a female, it'd work in like a lot of different projects potentially. And it's also an absolute killer at eating, so that's definitely a nice one to have around. And this one is the whitest one that we have. This one's taken, so like I was saying, this is by far the whitest one that we have. I really like this one a lot, and I really want to see kind of how it progresses, just because it is so light colored, and I think that it gets a lot of that lavender esque color from its dad, so I'm kind of interested to see how that one turns out. Here we have another quad stripe. Also just a really, really nice gecko, nice looking gecko. Come here, buddy. Jeez. I actually looked at pores on this one last night. Somebody thought they wanted to buy it, and it turns out it does not have pores. So that's a really nice quad stripe gecko, and would honestly, if you guys have a quad stripe project going, that's an excellent possible female to throw in there. Really, really pretty gecko. And this one is only 5 months old. Yeah, guys, look at this one. I mean, this one is, I don't think it's a lavender yet, but I do think as it grows, I think that that color is really gonna lighten. It's got a lot of the Dalmatian spots, which I really do like, and just a really, really, really pretty gecko. Oh, look at this one. Okay, so this right here appears to be, first of all, an absolute nutcase. Yeah, this one appears to be a possible quad stripe. Not really sure. It had an interesting, the pairing was interesting, so that's why I'm surprised that we got this. But I want to keep it because I think it could be a not like a white wall, but it has that like oh god, what's that called? I forget what that's called now. Now we'll move on to probably like my actual favorite. This is our Extreme Dalmatian baby that we produced. This gecko is insane. Just crazy, crazy amount of spots. Amazing, amazing eater. Growing wonderfully, honestly. And just has awesome like Dalmatian spots. And it has like those really good like oil prints and things like that. It's just a really nice gecko. Just really chilling too. Look at that. This one is also really nice. This is like a this is just a really great Extreme Harlequin gecko, especially because it's so light and has so much pattern to it. I actually cannot believe that I produced this one. Yeah, this is Mr. B, so Mr. Butterworth and Louise. I mean, just absolutely freaking insane. Just kind of crazy. And I cleaned this out yesterday. See, I mean, these guys are going to the bathroom a lot. This is okay. So this is two more of Pam's babies. These are the ones that just hatched out about 3 weeks ago. So just keeping an eye on them up here, just so they don't get lost in the mix anywhere. Yeah, and actually down here we have a couple more quad stripes, believe it or not. One of these is already sold. This one, oop, it's okay, buddy. Yeah, this one already sold, I believe. Okay, this one is not sold, but I'm hanging on to this one because it's pinstripe. Almost looks like it's thicker than some of the other ones that we've been producing. It's actually not a quad stripe, but it has a really nice pinstripe to it. So I kind of want to keep that, maybe pair it back to a super stripe male or female someday, and just see what I can get out of it. But really nice quad stripes. Our quad stripe project has been truly, truly amazing this year. This right here, also, these babies come from Paradise Cresties. A female that she sent me was still laying eggs, and I'm definitely, once again, just going to hold them back because they have such great lineage. So I want to see what they turn into. If they're female, I'll probably keep them. And if they're male, I might keep them just because they do have such great lineage. Pair them back to something. But, I mean, just look at that coloration. It's crazy. And also, once again, super fat, super healthy little babies. Love to see it. And now we are on to the last one, which is nothing too crazy right off the bat, honestly, if you're just looking at this gecko. But it almost has like this pinkish hue to it, which I don't really foresee staying around, but its mom is pure orange, and this one has, the camera will focus, it has red dots, black dots, and portholes. So does mom, and I think that this one's like an absolute clone of mom, and since it's a clone of mom, it's definitely something that I want to keep. Alright guys, that's all of our holdback crested geckos, honestly. There's quite a few of them, but some of them are for sale, some of them are being put up on Morph Market. There's only a couple that I'm, like, for sure never going to release, at least until probably another 6 to 8 months. But that's all of our holdback grow out crested geckos for now. If you liked the video, big thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1K, and we're doing a huge giveaway. And if I'm being honest, probably one of these geckos, or maybe 2 of these geckos, will be in the giveaway this time around. And all my gargoyles are holdbacks anyway, so potentially 3 like legitimate holdbacks. The previous winner, he's gonna get a full-blown Extreme Harlequin, so probably one of these. But that is the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Stay safe and stay positive.